Tom Holland criticizes the media for misrepresenting his acting hiatus. They were saying he's having a nervous breakdown in New York. With his miniseries The Crowded Room, Tom Holland aimed to reinvent his persona. It wasn't like any of the previous boy next door characters he had played. Unfortunately, the show did not receive the enthusiastic reception that one had hoped for. The actor received the criticism with extreme grace while maintaining his optimism. He had also mentioned taking a year-long acting hiatus after the show, but the media seemed to think that was also due to the unfavorable reviews. Tom recently spoke out on all of these stories and explained why the actor has previously worked nonstop, taking on multiple jobs at once or filming Marvel blockbusters one after the other. He had obviously been exhausted by The Crowded Room, and he needed some time to rest. However, he was not pleased with how his words were misrepresented in the press. On a podcast episode of On Purpose with Jay Shetty, Tom Holland made an appearance and expressed his displeasure with the way the media distorted his statements. "I was having a really hard time with the job," he admitted, "simply because it was so draining and required so much of my emotional energy every day. And I made the decision to deactivate my Instagram because I felt like I had become so dependent on this fake representation of my life that it was taking over." The actor from Spider-Man: No Way Home earlier made the decision to erase his Instagram account public. "I made the decision to make an announcement, which is something we must, regrettably. I made an effort to present myself as though I were taking a break from social media because I believed it would be good for my mental health," he said. "What really irritated me was how the media used that and tried to portray me as experiencing a mental breakdown." Tom Holland continued, "And what bothered me was if I was having a mental breakdown, that's not for you to report on." The Uncharted actor expressed his dissatisfaction with the scenario, saying, "They took the story in the wrong direction. They portrayed mental health in a derogatory manner. They were saying, 'Oh look, he's not the perfect happy-go-lucky kid you think he is,' as opposed to, 'It's okay that he's doing it, so we should all feel okay to do it too.' In New York, he is experiencing a nervous breakdown. I believe that was a very unfair journalistic stance." For the uninitiated, he revealed to Entertainment Weekly that during filming The Crowded Room, "I was seeing myself in him, but in my personal life, I remember having a little bit of a meltdown at home and thinking, like, I'm going to shave my head. I must shave my head in order to free myself of this persona. I chose not to because we were plainly in the middle of shooting. I had never experienced anything like it before. I'm used to the physically demanding components of my job, acting in action movies. It took me a long time to heal and sort of return to reality after the mental aspect, however, really banged me up."